everyone, this is Doxy Mom and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, I greatly appreciate if you hit that little red subscribe button. You can ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Well, Miss Cindy and I, we're going to bring you the news in 15 minutes or less, so let's get started. Now, page 6 is reporting that Danny Masterson, who played on that 70s show, was arrested and charged on June the 17th on multiple counts of rape against 3 women. But it's not just the actor who is on trial. The accusers are all former members of the Church of Scientology. And this actor Danny, well, he is devoted to this so-called church. Now, guys, the Church of Scientology, it's an evil organization. You can search it out for yourself, but take it from me. This is not God's church. Anyway, the 3 women who were raped, along with another woman, filed a civil suit against Danny and against the church, accusing the church of harassing them for reporting the sexual assaults to authorities, because the women, they reported these assaults to the church when they happened, and the church tried to cover it up. Why am I not surprised? Now, Chrissy Bixler, she dated Danny from 1996 to 2001, and she claims to have been drugged and raped multiple times in the Hollywood Hills home. Now, Danny admitted to Chrissy that he drugged her, and while she was unconscious, he had sex with her. Guys, this is horrible. It's illegal. So, he's in jail, and I hope they throw the book at him, and I also pray for the victims and that Danny will find Jesus in prison. And I pray that this evil in the Church of Scientology, I hope it will be exposed, that these members will wake up and realize they're being brainwashed, and this evil entity will go under. And I'll leave a link. Now, Fox News, they had Representative Guy, and I cannot pronounce his last name. He's a representative from Pennsylvania, and he explains how the evil Democrats are trying to discredit our wonderful Attorney General Barr. Right before, maybe not right, but before the Durham report is released. Still don't know when that's going to happen. I've heard late summer, so we'll wait and see. Now, not a single Democrat has said that wiretapping and spying is wrong. All the Democrats want to do is stir up chaos to distract from all the wonderful accomplishments made by our great president and his administration. Now, we must start cracking down on China for stealing our intellectual property and technology. Guys, we all know that China is the real enemy, not Russia, because President Putin, guys, he's not a globalist, okay? But China wants the United States to fail, and the Democrats are helping the Chinese Communist Party with that. But Trump, he's working tirelessly for America. He is not going to let this happen. And here again, this is war, a spiritual war and a digital war that we will win. Now, Durham, he will indict people. They will go to prison because there are 175,786 federally sealed indictments, and that number will soon change because they always add, the numbers come out at the beginning of a new month. So, 1st of July, I'll give you the new numbers. Anyway, as we battle on, guys, just keep the faith, patriots. Know that God wins. And I'll leave a link. This next story from King 5 News shouldn't surprise us. Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin said that the barriers around CHOP would be dismantled on Sunday morning. They sent a crew out there Friday evening, and guess what? The protesters laid down in front of the equipment, and they couldn't get anything done. Well, guys, as of Monday afternoon, the barriers are still there. Mayor Jenny also said the police would be returning to the East Precinct. You know, the police precinct that the terrorists took over. But they aren't back there yet, and no timeline has been given. Next, protesters, rioters, terrorists, whatever you want to call them, along with a council member, marched over to Mayor Jenny's house on Sunday. And they said that they came down to Jenny Durkin's mansion to demand that she resign because she seems to not be able to hear their demands. So, the terrorists now know where Mayor Jenny lives and they aren't happy with her. The sane residents of Seattle, they're extremely upset with the mayor too, allowing all of this to happen. So, Jenny, it looks like that you've got the entire city of Seattle against you, and they know where you live. Well, when you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. So, Jenny, you might want to resign and move. And I can pretty much guarantee you that you're not going to win at the next election, and history is not going to be kind to you, Mayor Jenny. Moving on. Now, our great press secretary, Kaylee, she had this to say on Monday, June 29th. The DOJ has arrested over 100 anarchists for rioting and destruction of federal property. Isn't that wonderful that they've been arrested? The DOJ has also charged 4 men in federal courts for attempting to tear down the statue of Andrew Jackson, and they're trying to get that where they'll spend a minimum of 10 years in prison. The FBI has over 200 open domestic terrorism investigations ongoing. AG Barr has developed a task force on violent anti-government extremists led by the U.S. Attorney's offices in New Jersey and Texas. And with 200 Trump-appointed judges confirmed, the rule of law will be upheld. Now, Democrats at all levels of government have done nothing. Senate Democrats blocked bipartisan police reform. 3 Democrat Minneapolis council members voted to abolish the police, where they were getting a private security detail. Now, Mayor Jenny called CHOP the summer of love, but now 2 have died and multiple shootings have occurred. And despite pleas of help, well, from the city of Seattle, these pleas go unanswered. The business leaders and others who want their city back, not seeing it. Well, and unfortunately, 11 people were shot in New York, a city run by Democrats. 61 people were shot in Democrat-run Chicago, where 15 died. President Trump stands against defunding our brave police officers, and anyone with half a brain should as well. And the Democrats, they want to erase our history by destroying statues and works of art. This is anarchy, and it's aided by failed Democrat leadership. So, let's stand up for law and order, for peace in our streets, and against anarchy. Don't you just love Kaylee? And I'll leave a link. The Gateway Pundit, they're reporting that the fascists over there at Twitter, they restricted Sidney Powell's Twitter account on Monday morning, citing unusual activity. Now, we all know that General Flynn's attorney, Sidney Powell, is a national hero. She took on Mueller's dirty lawyers and went head-to-head with the swamp, and she won. Now, Twitter is trying to silence her as she puts the final nail in dirty Judge Sullivan's coffin. Now, Benny, he tweeted this out. Twitter claims Sidney Powell has been exhibiting unusual activity. How strange. Anti-Trump lawyers like Michael Avenatti get verified and celebrity status, while conservatives get their accounts restricted. No bias here. End tweet. Well, what do you want to bet that next they'll restrict General Flynn's Twitter account? And I'll leave a link. Now, Chuck Calesto, he tweeted this out. Breaking, 14-year-old in critical condition and another dead after more shootings in Seattle's occupied zone. Guys, this needs to stop. Now, Q13 Fox is reporting that around 3 a.m. Monday morning, the shooting started back up again in CHOP. The 2 that were shot were taken to the hospital by private cars. One man was pronounced dead, and the 14-year-old male was hospitalized and is in critical condition. Police tried to investigate, but the crime scene had been disturbed. Well, once again, Mayor Jenny, what will you do? Now, I'm sure if you wanted some help, President Trump would take your phone call and have this situation resolved before the end of the day. Just a suggestion, Jenny, and I'll leave a link. And I'm going to leave you with Psalm 118, verses 19 through 26 that say, "Open for me the gates of the righteous. I will enter and give thanks to the Lord. This is the gate of the Lord, through which the righteous may enter. I will give you thanks, for you answered me. You have become my salvation. The stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in our eyes. The Lord has done it this very day. Let us rejoice today and be glad. Lord, save us. Lord, grant us success. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. From the house of the Lord, we bless you." Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, this is Doxy Mom, and God bless you all.